Okay. First fish. Sounds like a little snook. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Oh, out. Come on. Ah. Good morning, y'all. I get a lot of questions about this kayak setup. Mostly about the trailer and the kayak. But the bike is a 2002 Road King Classic. And the trailer comes from a company called USA Trailer. It's the Rally Wagon. And sorry guys, it's not made in America. It is Chinese. Somewhat of a disappointment that I found, but it is what it is. I've had to do a few modifications to it, and I've still got a couple more to do. I need to do something about this coupler and lengthen this drawbar a little bit. The tongue needs to be about 16 inches longer, and I'm going to put a swivel coupling on there. I got one of those Freedom pivot balls. Tried that. Don't waste your money. Not worth buying. The swivel coupling is really good to have, and that's something you can just research if you're actually going to try and do something like this or pull any kind of a small trailer with a motorcycle. Okay, I'm pretty sure, 99.9% positive, that this is the final design for the rack that carries the kayak on the trailer. I've gone through several different variations of it, and this one has seemed to work out the best. I know it's made out of wood, as all the other ones were, but it was all an experiment to find out what worked best. So now I'm going to make it out of PVC. Okay, everything I take with me for the day fits in this bag, which came with the trailer when I bought it. Got it all set up. Outboard motor is a Kayak Buddies motor. It's 2 horsepower, air cooled, no water pump, impeller, none of that stuff to worry about. You can get 6, maybe a little better than 6 miles an hour out of it if you run it wide open, but a couple of steps down you're still running better than 5, and you don't burn the fuel out nearly as quick. It's a very small tank. I got it connected to this little pivot swivel and an extendable handle. It makes it easy to operate, which sits right there. Emergency cutoff switch was attached to, of course, the handle up here, which I moved it and put it up here for easier access for me. Wasn't so much the pulling it off to get the motor to quit, but having to reach back there every time to put it back on was a real pain in the butt, so I did that. stern light. I've got one of those clamp-on bow lights. In the rare, and I do mean rare occasions that I may be running in the dark. I'm not really a big fan of that. I like to be able to see what I'm running, where I'm going. Motor's a real easy start. Just got a little press bulb there. I had it running a few minutes ago, so it should still be warm. Fires right up. Got a centrifugal clutch. Works out pretty good. I like it. Going on from there, I made I had some aluminum U-channel, and I wanted the seat to sit just a little bit higher, and this is 3-inch channel. So I just drilled it, you know, put my mounts on there for the track mount, and bolted it to the seat rail. So I've got a 3-inch riser. Humminbird Helix 7 Mega SI. This right here is where my transducer is mounted, and it is a side imaging transducer. And this cord, let's see if I can get down here. Oh, let me try and do it this way. This cord retracts it in the event that I need to beach it or get up on sand or something like that. So you don't want to damage it. So you can just pull it up inside the kayak bottom and lock it in, and it'll stay up. It's also got this stainless steel guard on it, so if you do hit something while it's down, it'll push it up. And now for the kayak, or the trolling motor. I've had it for several years. Used it on a few boats. Minn Kota 45-pound Riptide. And this setup here, everything controlled right there from the seat. Throttle, steering, the pulley cords operate your your release so that you can tip it, and this one here will tie into here to pull it up and in like this. This is 1-inch CPVC, which is the same size as the motor shaft and fits inside the motor head perfectly. It's just a T there, and this is just 1/2-inch PVC, which actually fits snugly enough that it works out pretty good. 1-inch CPVC. This is 1/2-inch PVC. All I did was just make the mount, drill it. You want something that you can just pull out real easy, so that when you go to pull your motor out, you just pop that pin, set this in there, and when you pull your motor, just lets it slide up in there like that. You run your outboard. When you get back where you're going, you drop your trolling motor back in. I'm going to get a different pin. This bolt is just a temporary thing. I'm going to get something that has like a snap clip on it so I can lock it. And of course it's going to be difficult. Yeah, just needed to turn that a little bit. There we go. That's a better fit. I made this 10 inches out, and that bar up there that goes to the trolling motor, which is this is a 1 1/8 inch collar. Pick that up at Tractor Supply, anywhere like that. 5/16 bolt. This is 5-inch bolt, and that way I get a 45-degree turn on here, and I got a 180-degree turn up there. So it gives me better control, and I'm not reaching out way around, you know, having to swing really far left and right. It's just a little bit and small adjustments. And I think I may have to move forward a little bit, but it's working out just great. My rod holders, and if y'all watch my last video, you'll see exactly why I don't like having rods sticking straight up behind me. These I made, you can see it's PVC, it's 1-inch PVC. These are 1-inch couplings. Slide the rod in there and drop it down into this little piece. This is nothing, I mean, just some cheap little wall mount rod rack that I just cut. Took these, you know, made these pieces for it. And my rods will sit right in there. And I can leave them like this while I'm fishing. When I'm ready to hit the road, I'm towing it down the road. I just wrap these around the handle bases, come up underneath. It's bungee corded in, they don't go anywhere, they're nice and secure. I can go down the road, not even have to worry about them. And I guess that's really about all the modifications that I've done. If I come up with anything else, I'll be sure to let y'all know when the time comes.